Y'all, let's talk about this lawsuit that is rocking my franchise, the Las Vegas Aces. And that is a lawsuit brought forth by former player Dearica Hamby. This shit ain't over, man. This shit ain't over. Like, this thing is fascinating to me on a whole lot of levels, bro. Not just because this is my favorite team we're talking about. You know, it's a lot of layers to this shit. And I want to kind of just touch on this and get it to it with y'all. But before I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first. And this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something again. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, put all your people on it. Okay. First of all, we'll touch on the lawsuit itself. Okay. And then I'll get into Becky Hammon just last night after the game versus Dearica Hamby and the Sparks, refuting what Hamby alleges. Shit getting real. This is from the AP, y'all, Associated Press. It says Los Angeles Sparks All-Star Dearica Hamby sued the WNBA and her former team in federal court Monday regarding her treatment from the Las Vegas Aces while pregnant. Hamby's lawsuit alleged the Aces discriminated and retaliated against her, leading to her January 2023 trade to the Sparks. We are aware of today's legal filing and are reviewing the complaint, a WNBA spokesperson said. The Aces did not immediately respond to requests for comment, but the club and coach Becky Hammon previously refuted the allegations. Hammon said in May 2023 that Hamby was traded for strategic reasons, namely putting the club in position to sign likely Hall of Famer Candace Parker. AP, y'all gotta do better. What the fuck is likely Hall of Famer? Surefire should have been used. Future first ballot Hall of Famer should have been used. Arguably the GOAT should have been used for Candace Parker. Okay, but I digress. It continues. We made the decision to move Hamby because we could get 3 bodies in her one contract, and we wanted to get 3 more people in, Hammon said at the time. I think it's very evident with who we signed on why we made the move. Hamby, a bronze medal winner in 3x3 women's basketball in the recently completed Olympic Games, twice previously made public claims against the Aces. The WNBA investigated the matter and in May 2023 suspended Hammon for 2 games without pay. I remember that. The club also was docked their first round 2025 draft pick for providing impermissible player benefits involving Hamby. So see what I'm saying? This shit ain't over. I'm still gonna get hit with this goddamn scandal from that. Okay, but Hamby say fuck all that. That wasn't enough. Them 2 games y'all gave her and taking her draft pick, taking their draft pick, I should say. Fuck that. And that's what the article is saying. Hamby, however, insisted the league didn't go far enough. She filed a complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission in September, saying she was discriminated against and amended the filing in October. According to the lawsuit, the EEOC ruled in May she had a right to sue. Here's another long quote. The WNBA is, at its core, a workplace, and federal laws have long shielded pregnant women from discrimination on the job, Hamby's attorney said in a statement. The world champion Aces exiled Dearica Hamby for becoming pregnant, and the WNBA responded with a light tap on the wrist. Every potential mother in the league is now on notice that childbirth could change their career prospects overnight. That can't be right in one of the most prosperous and dynamic women's professional sports leagues in America. Hamby played for the organization from 2015 to 2022, beginning with the Aces, when the Aces, I should say, were based in San Antonio as the Stars. She was named the league's 6th player of the year in 2019 and 2020 and made the All-Star team 3 of the past 4 seasons. She can hoop, by the way, y'all. This season, Hamby is averaging career highs of 19 points and 10 rebounds. I could use that. I sure could use that kind of production, especially given the fact that Candace Parker, you know, she retired so abruptly like that. You know, she was dealing with all the injuries, so it's understandable. But I was looking forward to seeing Candace back out there. So without her, 19 and 10, shit, love to have it. But it is what it is. Okay. And then the AP goes on to mention some of our other shit we've been dealing with. Hamby's lawsuit is the latest off-court issue for the Aces. They also are being investigated by the WNBA regarding a 2-year sponsorship deal offered by the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, in which each player receives $25,000 per month and up to $100,000 per season. That's some bullshit right there. They should be allowed to do that. That's a whole nother segment though. Okay, that's just some fuck shit that they ain't letting us just do that type of shit. But I digress. Now, you see what the lawsuit entails, okay? But I also told y'all that Becky, just last night, basically called bullshit, okay? Another AP article says Aces coach Becky Hammon again disputes Dearica Hamby's claims of mistreatment during pregnancy. It reads, Las Vegas coach Becky Hammon again disputed former Aces player Dearica Hamby's claim the Aces mistreated her and traded her because of her pregnancy. Hamby traded to Los Angeles in January 2023, played for the organization from 2015 to 2022. Beginning with the Aces, when the Aces were based, I told y'all all that already. All right. We talked about the what she alleges and everything like that. Let's get into what Hammon said. Okay. She states, I've been in either the WNBA or the NBA for now 25 years. I've never had an HR complaint. Never, not once. I still didn't actually because Dearica didn't file in it. She didn't file with the Players Union. She didn't file with the WNBA. Those are facts. It's also factual that nobody made a call about trading her until Atlanta called us in January 2023. That's a fact. So it just didn't happen. So she's flatly denying it. Okay. But Hamby is moving on with this lawsuit. I'm telling you right goddamn now. If you had an NBA team suing a team over some shit like this, which what would be the same? Maybe an injury. Maybe if somebody got traded because they were told not to do something and they did it anyway and it led to them not being able to play, I guess. Even though pregnancy isn't an injury, pregnancy is a beautiful thing. You know, it brings life into this world, you know. But when you're talking about the female athlete, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. I know I'm a guy saying this, but I talked to my wife about this before, saying that she's an Aces fan too. But of course, she's a woman first. So we were just talking about this, and I'm like, damn, this is so fascinating because on the one hand, you totally understand where Dearica is coming from. You feel me? But then on the other hand, you look at it from where Becky's coming from. It's like, okay, we just signed you to this extension. We gave, you know, we're dedicating this money to you, and we're pledging this money to you, and we have expectations for you. How you gonna play when you're pregnant? You know. And then especially when you have birth control and all that kind of shit and family planning, I guess that's what they're getting into. If those conversations happen, I don't know. I'm sure that many women throughout the league deal with this kind of thing where they have to try to plan their families due to their job. You know, I know what Dearica Hamby's lawyer said about, you know, WNBA is ultimately a workplace, but it's a uniquely different workplace. Like, ain't like Dearica works in a cubicle and she could just go sit in at her job 9 months pregnant and be typing and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Or even being a teacher. Well, teachers be coming to school 8, 9 months pregnant and shit. You out there running up down that court. So it's different. It's different, but it's fascinating. And I wish both sides well. If Dearica Hamby deserves some money out of this situation, goddamn it, I hope she gets it. But I do love my coach. I love Becky Hammon. And I love my team, particularly because of Asia Wilson, of course. But I would hate to see this stuff continue to play out the way it is. Because there's some real smoke there. When we played the Sparks, it be some real shit. The motherfuckers beat us twice this year. when they had no business beating us. But both times it seemed like they just played with a little different oomph. And you could tell them motherfucker was playing for Dearica. You feel me? And she's even said that, like, after they beat us a second time, she kind of said that her teammates know how much the game means to her and shit. So, but last night we got their ass. And I'm saying that they don't have Cam Brink, they don't have Lexi, you know what I'm talking about, and somebody else they were missing as well. So they were giving us a run for most of the game then, because the shit just hit different when we play them. But I don't know how this is gonna play out. It's very unique for all the women out there. If you are a female athlete, if you could chime in and let us know what you think about this. And I don't know. God, take Asia fence. Now, allegedly Asia is dating Bam out of bio, from the Heat. And Asia let us know all the time that she love her some dick, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? She lets us know. She says go Cox in numerous ways, not just her college team. So I know she got to be doing some kind of family planning type of shit, birth control. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what the female athlete goes through, to go out there and do what they love, but also raising a family is what you want to do as well. So I get that. So this shit is something else. But we're going to see how it plays out going forward. Put it on something.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel, because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.